Sports on Air. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Sports on Air, a special edition right now. And in this episode, kumuha ako ng reinforcements because of our special guest na malalaman nyo mamaya. And first and foremost, ang aking barkada na napakasikat na DJ, isang voice-over talent and an events host, we have Alex C.
Hello!
Welcome!
Hello! Salamat, Ernest, sa pag-invite sa pagiging guest host today. Excited ako sa guest natin.
Oh, ikaw talaga kinuha ko kasi ikaw yung pag pag sinabing pole dancing, ikaw yung imagine ko eh.
Bakit?
Nai-imagine talaga, Ernest. Nai-imagine.
Okay.
O naisip.
Eto, kumuha pa ako ng isa pang rest back, no? Kasama natin ngayon another guest guest host for this show, MPBL courtside reporter and former 2016 Miss Global First runner-up.
Ba't biglang may ganun? Ngayon mo lang ginamit yun, Ernest,
Ayan na nga, Miss CJ Hero.
Yeah!
Hi again! Thank you for having me on Sports on Air.
O, diba? Yan, kompleto na. Kumbaga may backer na ako ngayon. Ako magtatago sa likod nyo, no? Maghihirit-hirit lang ako in a while. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But before everything, meron tayong sponsor ng show natin, and that is MJ's Cafe Bar and Catering Services. At kung gusto niyo ng carbonara na tinikman namin kagabi, napakasarap, naubos kaagad ang pabangkin ko. Ang nakatikpan ko lang ganyang kapiranggot na lang, no?
Ba't wala kami niyan?
Ba't wala kami? Kami yung guest host.
Sabihin niyo sa sa producer natin na si Brian Yalong na napadalan kayo ngayon. No? But anyway, kung gusto niyo ng mga Chinese pork style adobo at saka carbonara, yung mga party needs, mga catering services, just add their Facebook account and i-like nyo na rin yung Facebook page nila. Fina-flash na po natin sa screen natin yan. And basta abot sa Grab, papadala nila yan sa inyo. Okay? Without further ado, Alex, simulan na natin. Sino ba yung mga guests natin?
All right, to everyone watching Sports on Air, please join me in welcoming our first guest, Ms. Ayjell Acejas, the Vice President of the Philippine Pole and Aerial Sports Association.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for having me on Sports on Air.
Welcome, Ayjell.
Hello.
Of course, meron pa tayong isa pang guest. We all know her as an actress, a singer, a host, but she is actually also a great mom, and of course, one of the more recognizable faces kapag pinag-uusapan natin ang pole dancing. Please welcome the very pretty Ciara Sotto.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us here on Sports on Air.
Parang magiging masaya ang kwentuhan.
Excited na ako. Ako makikinig lang talaga ako halos. But anyway, kaya natin sila inimbitahan dito kasi napakaganda yung mga balita tungkol sa pole dancing. Naging NSA na sila. Approved by the POC. And yan ang pag-uusapan natin. Saan ba papunta ang pole dancing sa Pilipinas? But before anything else, Ms. Ciara and Ms. Ayjell, kamusta naman kayo? How are you doing during these trying times in the quarantine?
Okay naman kami. We are very busy moms. Kasi pareho kami may toddler. Actually, si Ayjell baby pa yung kanya. And I have a 5-year-old. So, yeah, siguro mas nakafocus lang talaga yung attention namin sa mga families namin, sa anak namin, ganun. And that's a good thing. Para more time, diba? More time to bond.
And you, Ayjell?
Aside from taking care of my toddler, I still do have my online classes. So despite the pandemic, so continue pa rin yung classes namin. Good boy.
And of course, pag-usapan natin, no? Kasi during this pandemic, despite everything, there's a milestone for pole dancing in the Philippines.
Yes.
And yan na nga. Where were you when this was announced? And what did you ladies feel about it? Ms. Ayjell, kayo muna.
Wait, siguro for the benefit,
oo, tama.
sorry, for the benefit of our listeners, ano ang NSA at saka ano ang
Oo,
POC?
yan.
Yes, what is the big news that the Philippine
Mhm.
Pole Association wants to share with the entire
Yeah.
Philippines?
Sige. Yan. Miss Ciara, kayo muna.
So after more than 2 years of back and forth submission of requirements and all those things, we are finally recognized by the Philippine Olympic Committee, and this is such a big milestone for aerialists in the Philippines. So I founded this association more than 2 years ago pa. So we are called PIPASA, short for Philippine Pole and Aerial Sports Association. And we are very happy and honored that we are finally recognized by the Philippine Olympic Committee. This is a very big step for us because we've been wanting the whole Philippines to recognize and join and respect the sport that we love and that we are very, very passionate about. And we want to share it not just with women, but with men too, and with younger athletes. So, yes, sobrang big deal to sa amin. And I actually got the text from the office and they said na, oh, we're finally recognized, we're finally a member of the POC, and I just couldn't contain my happiness. I had to message Ayjell right away and our other partner, si Carla. Sabi ko, finally! Kasi ang tagal na namin talaga hinihintay ito. Tapos, and syempre, we have to follow all the rules din naman and yung mga requirements na hinihingi ng POC. So, I happily announced it also to the other studios na under the PPASA then. So, we are very, very happy and honored. And we would like to thank POC kasi yun nga finally na-recognize na yung pole sport, pole fitness, and other aerial sports.
Why is it important for you na ma-recognize siya officially as a sport and not just as, a fitness activity?
It's very important for me because we have very good athletes who join competitions abroad and are not supported by our government. Para kumbaga, sarili lang nating bulsa, sariling sikap lahat yung pag-compete nila abroad. And I want to support them. I mean, syempre gusto ko all parts also of the Philippines na mapansin and ma-recognize. And we want to work with all the aerial and pole communities here in our country. So, yes, that's what I want. I want them to recognize all these other up-and-coming athletes na willing to compete. And we are also working internationally with the International Pole Sports Federation because they also want to be recognized by the Olympics. Mm-hmm. Because according to them, when we were talking to them, they need at least 40 countries para ma-recognize yung sport mo. So we
far,
are probably, countries? I think we're the 34th.
Konti na lang.
So this is pretty amazing, no? Hindi lang siya parang na-recognize locally. You're helping the sport being recognized worldwide.
Yes,
ang
we want that to happen.
But
kahit hindi na Olympics, kahit Southeast Asia.
Oo, sayang yung last year, no? But you mentioned kasi 2 years back and forth for you guys to be recognized. Is that considered a long time para ma-recognize ang isang sport, or is that the ideal or yung regular time frame for a sport to be recognized?
I have no idea, Ayjell. Ganun ba katagal?
So para wala tayong benchmark. Pero 2 years...
Wala eh.
Oo. Was it difficult talaga, back and forth, the requirements to fulfill all of them?
Yes, because first of all, I'm sure they have to see kung sport ba talaga siya. And I guess nakita naman nila na it's not just looking good while standing next to a pole. It's not just that.
I love that. I love that you said that.
I think everyone looks good.
Looks good standing next to a pole.
But that's not our goal.
That's right. That's right.
To make it look good while still being inverted up in the air.
Or even pregnant, right?
Yeah. Even if you're pregnant, like when Ayjell was doing it before. We want to make it look good like that, but physically, mentally, it's really challenging. for anybody, especially beginners. And even us, we're already pool fitness instructors. It's still challenging for us because you never stop learning naman eh. And we also have to keep learning because there are always new tricks to learn.
How did you get into pole dancing, Ayjell and Ciara? Yeah, both of you. Yeah. How did you get into it?
Actually, I started with aerial silk. And then on the same studio, I see Ciara and our other partner, Carla. Ciara was teaching pole beginners and Carla was teaching pole intermediate. So, I get to see them every day while I'm training for aerial silk. Tapos, parang sabi ko, I'll try din. Sige nga, subukan ko. Then, eventually, parang, medyo okay pala siya, masaya. Masaya yung mga kasama. So, most of my friends from aerial, so they also try pole. So, parang ganun siya. So, if you know how to do aerial silk, it's easier na to do other aerial sports. Kasi yung strength nandun So, yun. And then, yun, nakasama ko na din Ciara. She was my first teacher. And then, Carla. And then, we became colleagues na co-teachers. Yun.
How about you, Ciara?
Actually, I was living in Vegas, and at that time, the producer was very strict, and he said that we can't gain weight. We had to maintain a certain look, and if we gained weight, parang mumultahin nila yung sweldo namin.
I'm sorry, producer for what?
We had a show before in Vegas, pero it didn't. The venue didn't open, but I was training there for like 2 years. So I lived there for 2 years.
This is specifically for pole dancing or for something else?
For singing and dancing.
Oh, okay.
We had a show there before. Pero hindi nga nag-open yung venue. Parang we had so many problems with the producer. But then again, during the training, during the rehearsals, we were rehearsing for like half a year. Hindi kami pwede tumaba. So pag tumaba kami, babawasan yung sweldo namin.
Aray
So,
ko po.
kailangan mong pumayat. Hindi ako nag-gym and hate ko mag-gym. Gusto ko lang sumayaw. Tapos sabi ko, ang mahal na klase sa States. Diba? Siyempre, dollars. Tapos nagtitipid ako. I was living alone. And then, I came across this studio near the condo where I was staying. And then they were teaching pole dancing. Tapos sabi ko, sige, ito na lang. Kasi I hate going to the gym talaga. I don't like the treadmill. Ayoko naglilift ng weights ng gano'n. So, ito na lang. Tapos yun na, di na ako nag-stop. That was 2009. Tapos hindi na ako nag-stop.
Okay. Pole dancing. Ito, I think this is gonna be a question ng lahat when they start getting into the sport, no? Did you do it to look sexy? Or at the back of your head? I'm sorry, this is really something that I want to know. Kasi ako, ganun yung motivation ko. Parang ang hot. And we have to accept the fact that, you know, when we say pole dancing, sa iba siya na-associate, diba?
Yes.
Ngayon lang siya, or in the past few years lang siya nagiging mas mainstream, and then na-recognize ng iba na, wait, there's a physicality and yung parang athleticism na kailangan.
Yes, there's
it's
a craft
an art
to it.
form, diba? For you, Ciara, when you were starting, was it like that for you? Were you doing it just for yourself? Or parang ang hot niya kasi tingnan? May ganung bang factor para sa'yo?
No, I was doing it because I really like challenging myself. And I always like to shock my body. Because when I was into belly dancing, and then I felt that it was so, parang nag-plateau yung weight ko. I needed something more. So when I saw pole dancing, I tried it, and it was really hard. Di nga ako makaklimb on my first class eh. So parang sabi ko, ang hirap na to. Being sexy was super far from my mind at that time. Kasi it was more of, I love Cirque du Soleil, and they were very gymnastic when it comes to their performances. I wanted it to look like that. I didn't do it for the male gaze. I didn't do it to look sexy for others. It was just really for myself. I just really wanted to challenge myself. But then again, this is a warning. It's really addicting. When you get into it, ayaw mo na siyang tigilan.
Talaga? That's the first time
I've heard. Ayjell.
That's the first time I heard someone describe pole dancing na it's addicting talaga.
Yes.
Hindi, bakit siya addicting? Sige, Ayjell, why is it addicting?
For me, parang it was addicting kasi parang, okay, you do one trick, tapos parang, okay, hindi mo pa siya man-nail on this day, di ba? So tomorrow, babalik ka ulit, do it again, and finally, you look pretty doing the trick, and then you come back again to another class, tapos to learn new tricks. So parang naging ganon yung mindset namin nila siya. So kaya siya
It's
naging
nice. It's nice that parang you guys are sharing this kind of mindset. Kasi I think one of the good things also about this being recognized officially as a sport is that everyone thinks na you want to do it for someone else. Or you want to do it to look sexy for other people or for your partner.
For your man.
But now we're changing the way people look at it, Ernest. Nag-change ba?
Ernest, talaga.
No, but there are so many things to learn about the sport. Marami pa tayong misconceptions. Ako, myself, I have so much misconceptions about it pa. And it's nice to have you here. I just want to go back doon sa process of having it recognized as a sport. Did your dad, the Senator Tito, help in any way to make that happen?
I was just using I was just talking to one of his lawyers to help me. That's it. That's as far as yung help niya. Pinahiram niya lang yung isang lawyer niya sa akin.
So, hinayaan ka talaga niya. Pursue mo yan.
This is your thing.
That's your thing.
Madaliin di ba?
That's so
pwede
nice.
naman pero we wanted to follow all the rules.
Ang galing.
That's a nice thing to do.
How did you feel?
The president of the Philippine Bowling Federation. Or chairman. So yeah.
How did he feel about you starting pole dancing and suddenly becoming the president of your own organization? How did he feel about it?
And your family, the whole family.
Diba?
Also.
Like, oh my God, my daughter's into pole dancing. Ano ba to? Parang
I was explaining to him at first that pole dancing is not dancing
malaswa.
To look sexy. Yeah.
Oo, ganon. Sabihin na natin, malaswa. Yun ang tingin ng iba.
Oo. Na-proof ko naman yun sa kanya kasi hindi naman nila ako papasayawin sa Itbulaga kung malaswa eh.
Yeah.
Yun.
Diba?
Actually.
Tatlo yung kalaban ko doon, Tito Vic and Joey. Hindi nila ako papasayawin. Diba? So, in fairness, sabi ko, hindi siya bastos promise. Kasi art nga siya. Art and it's a sport. Hindi naman ako tatagal doon kung walang endurance na nangyari or strength training na nangyari. Hindi naman ako makakaakyat. Yung mga ganun, we wouldn't be able to stay inverted if we didn't train for it like any other sport or like for dancing. So, at first, medyo iffy siya. But then, I guess he got used to it and they never stopped me naman from teaching, from sharing my talent with others. So, they're very, very supportive and now he's very happy that this happened also, na-recognize na yung sport. And mas malakas yung loob ko sabihin na respect the sport, respect the pole.
Respect the pole kasi. Yeah. So ayun, yung unang misconception na it's, malaswa and everything. I think we've debunked that already. Na talagang there is a art to it, there's a craft to it. But I want to touch on what Ciara said na there's an endurance behind it. Kasi si Ciara, ayaw niya nagde-gym ayaw niya nag-lift ng weights. But what people don't realize is when you're doing pole dancing, you're lifting your entire body.
Yeah.
And with Ayjell, we saw a video na buntis pa siya at that time. My God, she was lifting 2 people. So, Ayjell, can you shed some light dun sa ating mga viewers na may misconception na it's not for weak human beings or people see girls as the weaker gender? Can you help shine some light on that?
Ayjell, I'm sorry. Ayjell, just to add to the question of Alex, no? Also, can you compare yung requirements, physical requirements or yung strength na kailangan dun sa aerial dancing tsaka itong pole dancing also?
Yep.
Actually, okay. Just like any other sport, syempre you have to train, 'di ba? To progress. So you train your muscles, you train your endurance, you train your strength to be able to lift your whole body. So it takes time. So with aerial, actually mas mahirap siya as compared sa pole kasi the whole time you are up in in the air.
Suspended.
On air ka. Sa pole, let's say medyo napagod ka, you can go down. I mean, in a routine, syempre i-gauge mo yung energy mo tsaka yung hangin mo. So, pagka, kunwari, mas mo 3 tricks, and then you go down, you dance a little, and then just to get some air, and then you go back and do your choreography again. But with aerial sports, siguro doon mo aerial silk, doon mo makukuha lahat ng endurance kasi the whole time you're just on air. Wala siyang floor works kumbaga. So yun.
So are you saying mas nahirapan ka with the aerial silk and yung background mo doon made it easier for you to do pole?
Yes, actually it helped me a lot in terms of endurance. Sa pole, although sa pole mahirap din naman in terms of kasi yun nga, sa skin, yun yung masakit.
Oo, babalikan natin yun. I have a question about that.
Masakit pa rin ang balat ko.
Parang ayaw na yata bumalik ni Alex mag-pole.
Parang, di na nga ako bumalik eh.
Ayun. With pole, makukuha mo naman yung lahat na like strength. We also do kasi conditioning eh. Each trick, merong mga conditioning for it eh, para mag-gain mo yung yung progression ng bawat tricks. So yun.
Okay, napag-usapan natin yung sa skin. Napag-usapan natin yung sa skin. Okay, just a warning.
Grabe si Ernest, parang nakakawa lang sa
medyo inamat ako ni CJ kasi sabi ko, kasi nung sinabi sa akin ng pole dancing, teka, anong gagawin natin dito, no? Basta si CJ nag-explain sa akin, kaya winawarm-up niya ako sa mga tanong eh. No? So,
sige, CJ, bago ka magtanong, i-ano ko lang yung aking experience kung pwede ko lang. Kasi sinubukan ko ang pole dancing. And private, siya ng friend ko sa May Makati. So private, lang niya. She's also like a healing doctor, parang ganyan. Pero nagtuturo siya ng pole dance. I forgot her name. Ihanapin ko siya ulit. But I tried it. Ang sakit sa balat. I think nagkapasa ako sa thighs. Yun talaga, it's not, yung lifting, okay naman siya. It's more of the, yung kakapit ka dun sa pole, masakit. Masakit talaga siya.
Masakit sa una.
Oo. So,
pag medyo athletic na kasi yung yung tao, madali na sa kanya yung mga
yes, the poles are okay lang sa akin yun.
Ang pinakalaban niya is yung skin eh.
Exactly.
Pagkapit.
Yes. Oh, kapit talaga. Kapit ka, Day.
Kapit lang, Beshi.
Kapit lang, Besh. So, yun, CJ, share ko lang experience ko. Yes, your question about the skin.
About the skin, anong areas ang magkaka-skin problems? And also, titingnan natin ang future, of course, di ba? Parang, pag sinabi naman natin na ito, sport ito, makikita natin ano yung mga problema pagdating sa working out. I mean, yung sa physical, no? Yung mga wounds natin, yung mga bruises
battle
natin.
Scars, so.
Oo, yung mga battle scars natin. Do you guys, or are you guys thinking also of coming up with products to address yung mga concerns na yan?
Actually, we want people to, we can't stop it from happening eh. On your first class, you really get so much bruises on your foot, yung on the top of your, sa may ankle mo, sa may inner thighs mo, because we're going to ask you to squeeze the pole, sa shin, kasi syempre hindi ka pa sanay, hindi mo pa maka-coordinate, mababanggayan dun sa pole. So we want every student to experience that so that they will be stronger when they come to class. So pole dancing is not for the weak. In spirit and physically.
Yun nga eh. Kasi iniisip ko, kapag sa mga runners, we design shoes for them. But if skin contact is needed for a sport, there's no way to get out of it eh. Mararanasan mo because you
and you
need
cannot
the
put lotion.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Lotion or any form of moisturizer. Kasi
that's what I did.
Ka lang.
Yan yung ginawa ko. Kaya pala.
Kaya nahihirapan ka, Alex.
Kaya pala.
Dumudulas ka, bumaba ka.
Correct. Mawawala ang love affair niyo with lotion.
Yes,
Pag nagpo-pool kayo. Hindi na kami naglo-lotion nga eh. Nakakalimutan ko nga eh. Kasi nga, sanay na ako. Pool ba ako mamaya? So, hindi na ako naglalagay. Pero syempre, pwede naman pag-uwi mo bago ka matulog, di ba? So, okay
Pero
lang.
you get used to it ba? Does it, your skin get used to it na hindi mo na siya nararamdaman? Does it become parang... Does it numb?
Yes.
Parang... okay.
May time na malalessen yung pagkakuha mo ng bruises. Pero magkakakalyo ka dito. Magkakakalyo ka rin sa kamay. And masasanay na yung body mo na bumabangga talaga siya doon. Tas if you keep doing it, parang wala na. Parang wala na. Madedesensitize. Desensitize na.
Mo na. May mga times pa rin na biglang may susulpot na pasa na parang, oy, ibig sabihin hindi ko nagagamit tong area na to.
Actually, yes. Tama yung sinabi mo, Ayjell. Yung aking instructor, sinabi sa akin, the part where you sweat, yun daw yung maraming toxins. Tama ba? So, that's why you have to use it more.
Yes.
Okay. Kasi dumudulas ako sa left thigh ko more than my right. So, sabi sa akin, your left...
May imbalance.
Oo, may imbalance.
Baka right-handed ka?
Yes, right-handed.
Okay, yeah.
Oo. Yun, sita, alam nila.
Dami natin natutunan.
Stronger yung right side mo.
For those who want to get into the sport, ano yung mga parts of the body or yung mga physical requirements natin for them to make it through the first class and actually kind of enjoy it?
Yeah.
Hindi ma-traumatize para si Alex.
Naka-traumatize, babalik ako.
Number 1, no moisturizer. No lotion, no oil. Even during, kunyari, magpo-pool ka sa gabi, kahit sa umaga mo pa yun nilagay, hindi talaga. Kasi madudulas ka pa, pawisan ka, and it's not safe. Number 2, you have to wear, siguro in your first class, pwedeng tank top and short shorts. Basta kailangan exposed yung legs, your inner thighs, kasi you're going to squeeze the pole, we're gonna let you try and climb the pole. And number 3, show up. That's the first step naman in learning a sport. You need to show up. And you have to let go and trust the pole, trust the teacher. Kasi hindi naman, and you have to listen well. Kasi minsan, pag magkaharap kayo, tas yung right and left mo, nalilito ka na. Pag nakabaliktad ka, asan yung right and left? So, it's not just a full body workout. It also works out your brain.
For Ayjell naman, ano yung mga areas ng body na kailangan i-workout? Kasi, I want to throw this question to you kasi ikaw may background ka rin sa aerial silk, di ba? So, ano yung mga workouts na pwedeng paghandaan na ng mga ng mga gustong mag-try?
Actually, pool is a full body workout eh. So, hindi ko siya pwedeng sabihin na arms lang yung ginagamit. Kasi mapapagod din yan eh. So, you have to work on your legs, especially when you climb. Kasi akala nila when you climb, you use your arms. In fact, actually, you use your legs. Para yung ginaguide lang ng arms mo, yung pag-push ng legs mo to go up the pole. So, I think lahat overall wala akong masabi na kailangan, tsaka in terms of, physical requirement, parang kahit sino whether you're big bone, you're skinny, you're small, you're long, you can do pole as long as you're willing to try and kaya mo yung sarili mo. I think may enjoy ng student
What exercises?
Actually,
pwede na mag-try. Pwede ka namin turuan.
I have a girlfriend that is into aerial no? Kumbaga, medyo gusto niya mag-pole dancing, parang okay lang. Pero ngayon, since nakakausap ko kayo, medyo papayagan na. Pero nga, the nearest thing that na medyo naka-experience ako ng pole dancing, yung pumunta kami sa beach, yung pinakuha sa akin yung buko dun sa taas. Kala ko, batak na batak pa ako sa waist nun. Yan, yung ginagawa ng mga batang yan. Okay, akit
So,
ako.
welcome ka na sa class, Ernest.
Nung nag-slide down ako dito, talagang gas ako dito sa dibdib ko. So, yun yung kaya medyo nakarelate ako na yun nga, tama na hindi pala yung taas, yung paa ang gagamitin mo.
Yes.
May similarities siya.
May
Diba?
background ka pala. May background ka pala.
Actually,
May background ka.
I have a...
Go
I
ahead,
have a question from a fan. Her name is Camille Eusebio, no? Ang question niya is it really empowering ang pole dancing for women or even for men?
Yes, it's very empowering. You'll be surprised. Because something that you think na you're sometimes like me, I'm scared of heights. But then when I'm pole dancing, I forget that I'm really on top already, na ang taas na pala ng inakyat ko. Magugulat ka na lang sa sarili mo. And yes, it feels empowering because you feel like you've conquered something that not an ordinary girl or human being could. So it really helps you. It boosts your confidence also. And you know what? I've had students who were undergoing depression, and it really helped them also mentally.
Naniniwala ako dyan. Kasi, isipin mo, magagawa mo na magmukha kang maganda, magmumukha kang graceful, na hirap na hirap ka na. Diba?
Yes.
So, nakatulong talaga siya.
So, ako naman may tanong ako, kasi syempre pinag-uusapan na rin natin weight loss and everything. May mga pumapasok bang students sa inyo na medyo large in size?
Yes.
Would you encourage them to do it? Kasi I saw a video ni si Ayjell na kahit buntis, 'di ba, nagpo-pole dancing, and ako nga pag busog ako, ayoko na tumakbo eh.
Ayaw na tumayo.
Ayoko na tumayo. Pwede ka umupo ka na mas matagal, pero yun nga, ito si Ayjell talagang my question there is, may nakausap ako who is into prenatal yoga. Sabi nila, if you're very active with the sport or yan, yung prenatal yoga, mas magaang daw yung pag-labor mo. Did that help you nung yung pole dancing? Did that help you a bit?
Yes, and actually parang nako-confuse ako kung nagle-labor ako or wala lang yun. Kasi intolerance ko sa pain. So parang, nag-labor kaya ako? Pero, kaya. So, alam mo yun, parang ganun ako, mga anak ako.
You can recommend it to pregnant ladies.
No.
No, we don't recommend it.
Okay. Kala ako,
If you've been
Ayjell lang yun.
Si Ayjell lang yun. Exception.
If you've been doing it before you got pregnant, okay lang.
Okay
Pero
lang.
kung first time mom ka, tapos
bumabalik ka.
that first time mo rin mag-pole, hindi pwede. Your body naman, kahit any sport naman if you're used to running and you're pregnant,
that's right.
Pero
we will be showing the video yan, i-air natin sa ating feed ngayon, yung aerial yoga yung pregnancy ni Ayjell habang nagpo-pole dance. Baka kasi gayahin eh.
Hindi pwede.
Warning, it's only...
post it, but I do not promote it.
Okay. So,
malinaw
na malinaw.
Warning, guys.
Yes. Expert na siya.
To all pregnant women, please huwag niyo itatry ito sa bahay.
For the first time.
For the first time.
And not just any pole.
Although, you know what? Christmas party namin, kailan ba to? Siguro like 4 years ago. Meron kaming nilabas ko yung pole ko. So, sabi ko, sige, maglalagay ako ng pera doon. Maglalagay ng pera si mommy doon. Tapos, pag inakyat mo,
sa'yo na.
Sa'yo na yan.
Siyempre, exempted na ako kasi ako lang yung marunong umakyat. Pero si Christine Hermosa, buntis siya noon, trinay niya umakyat. The next day, nanganak siya. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
I'm not joking.
Oh my God!
Delikado.
I'm not joking.
Dapat sinama natin siya dito.
Actually, bago siya umakyat, nag-try lang talaga siya. Biglang, ang birthday ng anak niya, December 26.
He must be very fit para magawa niya yun for the first time and with added weight.
Yes, with added weight. So, no, we don't recommend it. If you're pregnant, tapos first time mo magpo-pole, wag.
Pero you do recommend it for cardio or what other health benefits ang makukuha ng mga tao looking to start pole dancing?
And how would you convince a guy like me to join? Diba? Why?
If you want to learn how to lift your own body weight, of course, you're welcome to join. And then, yes, may cardio siya nakasama, because it's very aerobic. Because sometimes, most of the time, your legs are higher than your heart.
The rest of the body.
And then there's a lot of toning that's gonna happen because hindi mo mapapansin na nagde-develop na ng mga muscles mo. Tsaka,
flexibility.
Pati yung skin mo, parang nag-improve, nababawasan yung cellulite sa thighs. Kasi natutone yung legs mo eh. So yeah, full body workout, toning, and it will help you lose weight kasi gagaan ka ng gagaan eh. Tapos papawisan ka rin, may warm-up kami, may conditioning exercises kami before you get on the pole and then merong cool down. So, like any other workout, talagang it will shock your system also. So, papayat ka din. Lalo na kung first time mong gagawin.
Follow up kay Ayjell, no, from what Ciara said. After you gave birth, how long did you have to wait for you to go back to pole dancing? Kasi sa mga hindi akala, may mga tahi po kasi kapag nanganak, di ba?
Tama yan.
I think after 3 weeks, pinayagan na ako ng doctor ko. But, light pole lang. So, hindi pa ako masyado nag-invert ng marami. So, parang conditioning lang. So, yun yung sabi ng doctor ko. Di ba? Ang sarap pag normal. You can go back to your sport.
I know.
Pag normal. Iiri mo yan. No, pero what strengthening drills should one do before pole dancing? Or mga drills to strengthen your, I don't know if it's your wrists or your hands, your arms. Meron ba kayong strengthening drills that you would recommend?
You know what? Yoga will help your pole practice also. So, like, Ayjell and I would attend yoga classes. And sometimes we would also go to Club Gymnastica for gymnastics, adult gymnastics. Because it really helps. Kasi very similar naman siya sa gymnastics kasi yung pole. So, it will help kung may iba ka pa rin workout. Kasi, may nade-develop ka na, hindi naman unnoticed yung strength na na-develop mo. Like, kunyari, you go to the gym, you lift weights. That's really gonna help also. Kasi sanay ka na sa sore muscle, ganyan. So, pag nag-pull ka, hindi na yung bago sa'yo. Pero, recommended din namin siya sa mga taong never pa nag-workout. Kasi meron akong mga ibang estudyante na gano'n na hindi marunong sumayaw, pero gusto lang mag-pull. Kaya pa din. Basta masipag ka din and you just keep attending.
Yes.
Just show up,
Yeah.
So, para siyang iba't ibang sport na pwede mong ipasok sa isa, no? Kasi whole body workout nga siya, hindi siya yung isang area lang. It's just that may mga ibang muscle groups ka na mas mawo-workout or magigising pagdating sa pole dancing.
So, especially your core.
So tama ba, you can do other sports with pole dancing? Kasi alam ko, for example, like soccer and parang pagiging triathlete, hindi siya pwedeng ma-mix kasi lateral movement, tapos basta there are some sports na hindi mo siya pwedeng pagsabayin. Pero pole
yung
dancing,
humahalo, bumibigat,
kaya.
ganon.
Hindi palagi. Parang mahirap din yung soccer sa pole. May na-injure yata tayo. Meron kaming soccer, di ba, dyan nalala mo si Fee? Si nagsasoccer kasi siya nun.
Yung knee.
Yung knee niya, na-injure ng soccer. So, parang hindi mo na siya pwede mag-pole. So, parang, depende sa anong sport yung pwedeng i-mix mo. Kasi kami, yoga is good. And gymnastics. Okay yun. Or ballet.
Climbing also pwede, no?
Wall climbing will also help your pole practice. Pero, yung mga siguro ibang sport, parang, hindi, like soccer, parang hindi din.
Okay.
Yung mga yung mga injury, yung mga prone sa injury na sport.
It's delikado yung injury nun eh. Kahit kami na-injure din kami sa pole pag may mga pinilit ka.
What is your worst injury, Ayjell, Ciara? Ano yung pinaka-masamang injury na kuha niyo sa pole?
Ako siguro yung shoulder injury ko. Parang it took me 2 years to heal.
Ganun katagal.
Ang tagal.
Parang bumalik ka.
Kasi parang instead of resting, syempre, di ba, parang, pag hindi ako mag-attend ng class, parang, shit, I'm gonna miss a lot. I keep attending. So, parang, hindi siya nag-heal. So, parang, it took me 2 years to, yung healing process niya. Yun.
Ako siguro, pinaka-worst ko yung yung knee. Nagpa-practice kami nila Ayjell sa house ko. Parang na-overfold ko yung knee or na-twist ko siya. Kasi parang yun lang yung nakahang eh. So, hawak ko yung ankle ko. Tapos parang sabi ko, girl, ang sakit. As in, the next day, parang hindi ko na siya magamit. Parang 1 month din siya bago nawala fully yung sakit.
Ang nakaka-amaze dito, bumabalik sila.
Yun nga eh.
Bumabalik sa bola.
I was about to say,
Palaban yung
just
mga
show up.
Matotrauma ako dyan eh.
Kasi nga na-addict daw sila. Kasi nga, di ba? Na-addict sila eh.
Yes,
Okay.
Nakaka-addict siya talaga.
Okay, I'm looking at the pole at the back of
Yes.
and kapag nagano ka na, no? Home quarantine situation over there, di ba? Pero
Yes,
how strong is that pole? How much weight can it hold? Kasi if a guy like Brian Yalong, ito, kasama natin dito, no? Wouldn't he wreck the pole like Shaquille O'Neal?
Ay, grabe.
How much weight can that bear?
Nanahimik ako rito
Actually, no, I'm not exactly sure yung weight, pero wala pa akong naririnig na guys na nakasira ng pole.
Pero ginagamit siya dalawa minsan nakasabit, di ba?
Nagdudual pole. So wala pa ako.
Basta tama yung pagkakakabit mo, parang
basta original basta original.
Ang dami ko kasi nakikitang fail sa yung mga YouTube compilations.
Yung nabukot sila.
Nagbabagsakan, di ba?
Parang feeling ko dun kasi mali yung pagkakakabit or hindi stable enough yung ceiling. Kasi parang siyang shower curtain rod technology eh.
Okay.
So parang ikutin mo hanggang masikip na siya. Ngayon kung hindi siya manipis lang siya na wood, kung walang crossbar, hindi yun stable.
Okay. Total na pag-uusapan na rin natin. Sabi ni Ernest kanina, merong iba nga, dalawang tao, tatlong tao, ganyan. Yeah. Ano yung mga iba't ibang categories sa pole dancing? May mga ganun ba?
Yes.
Yes.
So merong we have amateurs, we have professionals, and then we have solo women, we have duo women, tapos duo male and female. In other countries, they have novice or yung mga for kids. Okay. And then meron ding masters 40 to 50, and then 60 and above. So yun yung mga categories.
Follow-up question lang doon, no? So, is there like a certification for this? Parang, for example, in Taekwondo or for Judo.
You have the belts,
yeah, you have the belts as you go up. Sa pole dancing, ganun din ba?
Wala naman. Parang, beginners, and then intermediate
and advanced.
So, parang...
And there are really certificates for that?
Hindi talaga siya fully binibigay. Minsan meron, pero not all studios are able to give it. Pero that's why we want to fix the whole and consolidate with other studios kasi pwede natin gawin yun na bigyan ka nga na certificate na this certifies so and so that she can move to the intermediate class already. Kasi meron din depende rin sa lakas ng student. Minsan hindi pa talaga niya kaya mag-invert. So stay muna tayo sa beginners. Ngayon kung marunong na mag-invert, marunong na mag-boomerang, Gemini, gano'n, the other tricks, pwede na siya mag-move sa intermediate.
But like for you, ikaw instructor ka na eh. You need a special certification for that.
Yes. That's we had to undergo first aid certification first before yung pole teacher certification. So
who gives that for now?
International giving bodies, and I got mine from the IPDFA, International Pole Dance Fitness Association. When they came here to the Philippines in 2011. So they held that teacher certification course, and Ayjell got hers from Expert ba?
Yes,
Yeah.
from Expert.
So meron nag-hold ng mga ganun na federations internationally. But for the Philippine team, for us, for PPASA, we are going to come up with a certification also so that we can also tap other cities like Cebu and Davao and certify other teachers also.
How are we doing? How are our athletes doing sa international competitions?
They're actually doing great.
Yes.
And
Kulang lang talaga ng support sa country.
Yan.
That's why
Parang,
it's
di
a
ba dance
blessing
sport,
na.
dami nating
Dami
Yes.
nating medals
Games.
dyan.
winning here.
Ang galing natin, ang galing. Ang nangyayari kasi
Naniniwala
dito,
ako dyan.
pag nananalo ka na sa Pilipinas Got Talent, Talentadong Pinoy, dun lang siya napapansin talaga eh. Pero may mga sinasalihan internationally, like si Ayjell sumali na yun before.
Have we held local competitions?
Yeah, we have been holding local competitions held by the studios. Like
The studios,
Beast
okay.
House, which
Divas.
yearly would come up with Pole Cup. Tapos meron din ang Polecats. May
Polecats,
kanya-kanya silang competition na ginagawa. Pero syempre, now that we have this one, PPASA, magkakaroon tayo ng national competition na kahit saang city, pwede na talaga din sila sumali.
That would be a very nice development, no? From pole
From
dancing
just,
being recognized as officially a sport. That would be a great development. Is there any chance, sorry, medyo off topic na, is there any chance that Tito Sotto would try it?
I mean, you never know. Malay
Pero
natin.
if Sotto has tried it, so okay lang. Tito Vic. Si Tito Vic medyo, may picture yan na nakagano'n siya sa pool ko. Pero ang gandun lang. Kasi parang sumasakit na daw agad likod eh. So, yung mga seniors na lalaki, parang hindi yata nila gustong i-try unless really sporty, diba? Pero, hindi. I don't think he would. Pero my mom would always say, if I were younger, I'd probably be better than you. And I wouldn't disagree. I wouldn't disagree kasi magaling talaga yung mom ko sa mayaw and super sporty siya. Grabe.
Okay, so aside from developing yung mga, sabi nyo nga, yung, if we can just develop din yung parang ranking natin or yung moving up natin sa programs natin, ano pa, and the national competitions, ano pa yung magiging, ano pa yung plans ninyo in the future for the sport? And ano yung mga suporta na aasahan natin na makuha para sa sport ng pole dancing?
Pole dancing.
Us, like, syempre ngayon, because there's a pandemic, all we can do right now is train at home and train other sports too, while you can do it, that you can do alone. Kasi syempre, it's not always safe to just do Zoom classes then. Pero, if magaling ka na, like yung ibang students sa Ayjell na, marunong naman na talaga mag-pole, maganda rin lang yung refreshing courses sa online Zoom classes. Pero our plan is to really build a national team that we can send abroad and support when there are international competitions, especially yung hold ng International Federation kung saan kami under, which is IPSF, International Pole Sports Federation. So yun, we want to do that and we want to go around the country. Hopefully next year pwede na, para ayusin din namin yung mga members ng ibang studios na hindi nandito sa Metro Manila. And we also want to train young athletes. Kasi mas masarap i-training yung mga bata na
yes, that's true.
eager pa talaga sumala. Tapos sobrang ganda ng stretch. Nag-stretch pa yung mga buto-buto nila. Di ba, Jel?
Yes.
Masarap kasi magbata, lalo na yung mga gymnasts.
Marami akong students na kids, especially pag summer. So, they attend, instead of parang doing ballet, they're doing pole. So, nakakatuwa naman. So, we really have, parang mga students na mga...
What are the ages of these students?
My youngest is 5 years old. So, yun.
Wow.
Yes, and they're really good. And sila, ano yun, walang takot.
Mas
Oh,
fearless yung mga bata.
True.
May isa pa nga akong student one time I was doing a trick. Sabi niya, teacher, parang I want to try that. Oh, no.
Wag mo na.
Yes.
Oo, wait lang.
Pero she's really willing because she's very flexible. So parang, sige, trinay ko with the spot naman. Pero she was able to do it. Nakakatawa lang yung mga bata.
I'm imagining it now, no? Maganda nga na i-start natin silang bata. Kasi gymnast, super bata. Nagtatry na sila mag-train. I
Tama
see it now
yung
as
fear
a sport.
factor Yes.
Thank you.
No, it's hard. It's very hard. Pero as you said, very addicting, and also there's a different kind of strength and endurance behind it. Na I hope kasi nakatry na ako so I think I can speak from that little experience that I had. So I think I urge everyone to try it. No, try to get in touch. Where can they get in touch with you, Ciara and Ayjell? What if they want to try this sport?
We have Ayjell and I and Carla, the three of us teach at the Upper Deck PH.
Upper Deck.
Upper Deck.
Pero syempre sarado pa rin siya ngayon. So we will be giving updates on our Facebook page, PPASA official. Tama, Jel? Yun yung, and
PPSA.
our Instagram, which is PPASA
official
din.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you so much. This has been so fun for me. Alex, I think we're gonna do this together.
Tara, balik tayo.
After ng pandemic, go tayo dyan.
Tingnan natin kung nawala yung toxins ko dun sa kaliwang side ko.
I have so much toxins to release.
No, but I do hope that one day, siguro pagtapos sa tong pandemic, that we can see probably like an exhibition, no, from all the pole dancing companies, just to show some light on pole dancing.
I'm looking forward to the national competitions, actually. Maganda yan.
Maganda yan.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Ciara and Ayjell.
Thank you so much.
We hope to see you and attend your classes in the future.
May Ayjell tsaka kay Ma'am Ciara, may ex-deal dito There's a reason why we chose the two of you to join. Kasi pagka, yung ano natin, yung dalawang girls dapat daw mag-enroll sa classes nila.
Oo, tama.
I'm down.
Dima, babalikan namin kayo. Kaya pag nag-open ulit yung mga studio.
Sige, game ako. Game ako.
I promise. Ayan, narinig ng lahat ng audience natin. Si
Brian.
Si Brian.
Ayun dalawa, Brian. Pair.
Yung girlfriend.
Pair. P-A-R.
Yung girlfriends niya. Tama.
Yung girlfriend ni Ernest.
Papasama ko.
Alay.
Magsusunod ako.
Pero tara, game.
Excited ako for that. Well, thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Well, this is very nice. This is very fun for me. That's a nice conversation.
Yep.
And I hope for the best for the sport. Kasi, totoo yung sinabi nila na marami talagang magagaling na athletes. Very fitting yung sport na to para sa mga Pinoy. Kasi maraming magagaan sa atin Tsaka, batak yung mga katawan. Sanay sa
yan, CG. Umaakyat tayo ng coconut tree para lang kumuha ng coconut. So, Pinoy talaga. Parang si Ernest, di ba?
Oo. Nag-fail ako doon. Kala ko macho-macho ako. Makakuha ka ng coconut para sa inyo. Hindi pala ganun kadali.
No, but I agree with you, CJ. Kasi, and it really takes someone, a driving force behind the sport like this to be recognized. That's why kudos talaga to Ciara and to Ayjell for doing what they've been doing. They finally have an NSA. Grabe, from
I
UFC.
know.
That's
Definitely.
amazing.
So,
and exciting din, no? Kung ano yung magiging developments, lalo na sa international level. Sabi nga nila, we have been winning left and right. Yung mga athletes natin, sobrang gagaling. Diba? So, why are they not getting recognition here in the Philippines, di ba? Parang ang liit lang ng community na nagse-celebrate ng pagkapanalo nila because
parang
this is
not
not
too many people know
in
about
the
it.
mind, yeah.
Yes,
In the mind of the
not
people,
many people know it's a sport, no? Kaya
As a
parang
sport.
parang ako as a media reporter, wala pang ina-assign sa akin na ganyan. Dance sport, oo. Pero never pa yung pole dancing. Since now it's an NSA, yan, I think sports media will get into it. They will expose more athletes into it, no? And encourage some
and
people
not
to get
yeah.
into it.
And not just that, Ernest, no? It's a kind of sport na pwede mong umpisahan na ngayon kahit may pandemic.
Correct.
Kasi
at
isa ka lang
home.
sa di ba?
Isa ka lang
Isa ka lang. Unless magdu-dual pole ka.
Oo.
So
actually,
yung pole sa bahay. No?
Yes. Actually, pwede na silang mag-start. Baka nga ito yung unang sport na bumalik sa Pilipinas na i-cover ng mga sports people like us, di ba?
Inat. Simulan to ng mga mag-asawa sa bahay, di ba?
Oo.
Di ba?
Sa good bonding, parang ballroom dancing. Di ba?
Pwedeng may virtual competitions. Unlike yung mga team sports natin na at saka yung mga harapan, mga bugbugan na yan. Kasi walang physical distancing. But for pole dancing, pwede siya.
I-disinfect
Baka
mo
yan
lang
nga
yung pole,
una.
sayaw ka na.
Yan ang unang sport na babalik sa Pilipinas.
You never know, di ba?
Well, thank you so much again, Ernest.
Yes, thank you for having us.
For joining me and syempre, kayo yung mga resba ko ngayong araw na to. But anyway, ladies, Alex, CJ, do you have anything to promote right now? Alex, let's start with you.
Okay. Please, if you can, subscribe to Radiohead by Alex C. It's a YouTube channel that I've started just to share music and artists. One song and one music video at a time.
There you go. I'm already subscribed to that. CJ, ikaw naman.
I have yet to subscribe to that. Ako naman, I have this little project with my cousin. So, if you would just be so nice to follow yung page on Facebook na Kanta Wawin. It's actually my cousin's page. It's not mine. But I just want to be part of one of the programs there. And Sunday, we are interviewing si Alessandra De Rossi.
Oh.
So it's gonna be fun. Alex, you have to watch.
I will watch.
At 8 a.m. Although, of course, we will be uploading that episode as well on YouTube and on Facebook. So please do not forget to watch.
And since nandyan na rin si Brian, bigla na lang lumitaw, no? Baka may promote ka, Brian.
Lumitaw lang ako para sa photo op.
Kota ka na sa photo op.
Everybody who is watching, if you want good news, unsubscribe to Sports on Air.
Ay, grabe.
True love.
Sino?
Hindi, unsubscribe kayo dito sa Sports on Air.
Ay, ano yun?
yan ang true love. Yan ang romance nilang dalawa. Mag-away lagi.
Diba si Ying Yao, tough love? Tough love yan.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much.
But anyway,
thank you.
for those who are not yet subscribed, no, I encourage you to subscribe to Sports on Air on YouTube, and we're gunning for 50,000 subscribers in just a few weeks. Kaya sumali na po kayo, and we will have a giveaway for the 50,000 subscriber. Abangan niyo po yan.
Wow!
At,
hindi muna ako magsasubscribe to us.
Kaya pala walang nagsusubscribe. Inaantay nila pang 50.
Inaantay.
Pagdating ng pang 49,000, biglang sumipa sa 55.
Basta ang inaantay namin ni CJ, yung carbonara namin, ha?
Yun kasi yun.
Ba?
Well, it's always fun to be here.
Recorded. We are live doing this. But anyway, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Again, ito po ang Sports on Air. Ako po si Ernest Hernandez, kasama si Alex C, CJ Hero, and Brian Yalong right there. And we are bidding goodbye. And sa susunod na episode, abangan niyo po dito lang sa Sports on Air. Thank you for watching. Click the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified with our latest videos.